Hello guys, it's Tonton from State 948. Welcome to a new video on my channel. Before I start today, I just want to share with you why I do these videos. It is quite simple. I've been playing that game for a year and a half, and I've been writing guides on Discord for my alliances for well over a year now. I started after a few months because I realized that at the time, there was not many YouTube channels about the game. Guides were lacking in many ways to me. I could not find the information I want easily in this game, so I started to write guides for my alliances, for my teammates, so they learn the game, they understand better, they learn how to play better and more effectively. Now the scene has changed. Many people are doing guides, many YouTube channels. I still think though that I can provide some of the best information out there. I really spend a lot of time optimizing and thinking about the game, watching a lot of videos, reading a lot of guides. So you don't only have just my opinion, when you watch my videos, you really have like in-depth research and testing in the game for many months now, how to be effective in this game. So that's what I want. It's really why I want to make this channel, why I want to teach you, why I'm making these videos is to try for anyone who cares to play the game effectively, to really understand it. I want to make video for you. So hope it helps. Let me know in the comments. Feel free to ask your question, to ask for clarification, to ask for extra content. I'll try to make one video a day most of the days. I won't be able to some days, but 5-6 days a week, that should be doable. So I really hope it helps. Like it did for my alliances, I've been asked, many times to start to make a channel from my teammates. So yeah, so I hope it is helpful. Thank you very much to everyone that is watching. Please subscribe, please like, please comment. It really helps. I was accepted by Whiteout Survival in their content creator program, which I joined yesterday. So let's see how it goes and what it is about. I have yet to understand it and know what it means, but they're kind of sponsoring videos, I guess, now. So I'll need to look into that. But that's because, you guys are watching, you guys are listening, you guys are sharing. So thank you very much for that. Today, I want to talk to you about Day 3 of state of power, so state versus state. It's beast day, beast killing day. So today you make points with pets, which, like I said yesterday, I suggest to keep for Friday, for the last day of the event. So if you don't have to use them, you can keep it for next state versus test. If you're already winning and either you're sure to win or sure to lose, you don't have to use it. Charms, I will suggest to use them as well tomorrow, to delay them as much as possible. So same in case you are sure to win or sure to lose tomorrow, then you can either keep them, and if you are on the edge of winning or losing and it's a tough battle, then you can spend it all and you can burn all your charms. Lucky Wheel and Hero Shard, most of you have done it yesterday. You could do it today if you did not yet, but I would suggest to spin 120 times as a reminder. If you spin 120 times to unlock, up to this chest every event where you can spin the gem, so it's a bit below 2,000 gem, 200,000, sorry, to 200k gems. It's like 270 or something like that, it's 280 more or less. You will get your hero maxed, and you will get a bit of extra shards. My Hector is maxed from last, if you look, sorry, that's what I'm looking at, is maxed from last event. And I have extra 70 shards, so I'm not spinning this time because so far, we're having a decent lead. We're a bit behind in Beast Day, but not that much. They're not really killing us, so even if we lose today, we made so much point day one that we are still in a good spot. Let's see how training is going tomorrow, and then do we need to push on Friday in case they catch up tomorrow. But so far we have a good lead. It's a low point SVS for us. Many people are not spending that much yet in terms of stamina and stuff. We usually make more points, but it's enough to win, so it's good. It's good that we are winning and keeping stuff for next time if we need to. So this day as you can see, so hero shards and wheel, so we saw that. So now that's beast day. If you use Gina, polar terrors and level beast from 26 to 30 are giving the same amount of points. So it's as good to do polar terrors or to do beast if you do 26 plus. So if you are a spender and you have auto hunting, then you can leave auto hunting with Gina when you're at work, for example. That will be good. Or you can do polar terror, and I will explain how to do polar terror well. So let's say I'm not gonna spend a lot of stamina on this event, but let me swap to that. I'm not gonna spend a lot of stamina on this event, but there are a few things you need to do. On a day like Beast Day, when your alliance is going crazy, which for now it's kind of quiet for us, there are a few things you want to do. You want to, you can either deploy all troops, or if you use the formation, make sure you send maximum amount of troops. So you are feeding the rallies. When you are joining a rally, the rally is starting to walk, as you see marching, when the rally is full. So that person is, 1,089,000 something. So when it's filled 100% of the rally starts walking. So you make a 5-minute rally. After 1 minute, people will be auto-joining. So with that, auto-join is available 1 minute after rally call. So someone starts a rally, you have 1 minute where people can join manually if they want to. And then the game otherwise try to fill the rally with auto-join. So when the rally is full, it's working. So what you want to do is to have rally that are full. So they are not waiting for 5 minutes to go with, and they are not full. So they even have a chance to fail on the beast. So you will waste everyone's time. You're not wasting stamina because the stamina is refunded if your rally fails. But so you want to make sure that either you use all troops, or if you use the formation, you want to send the maximum amount of troops. But for a day like that, all troops works. For me, I keep, it's a quiet day for us. We don't push that hard, so I use formation for now. If you are not doing your own rallies, you can set the queue limit to 6. So that means that I will be having six marches going into auto-join. That's a new feature they added to the game a few months ago. If I want to do 3 rallies myself, let's say I want to burn like 100 stamina cans or 200 stamina cans, I'll do rally for an hour or something, but I still want to help the other people, or I have I don't know for what reason, but I want to start 3 rally at once. So some of them are used with Gina, so I'm more efficient with my stamina. For example, so you can set it up like that. You can set it up to 3, so that means I will have 3 marches going to other people rally, and then I can send my 3, I can send my rallies myself. So that you can adapt. That's something to keep in mind. If you want to do, for example, your intel missions, and you want 1 march with Gina to do your intel mission, you can set your queue limit to 5. So you can always have 1 march that's not going out, so you can do your intel missions. But it's important on a day like that you ask your alliance to always have auto join enabled, as much as possible 6 queues and all troops. It will send your best heroes. So basically, it sends the most troops out, and that's the most effective way to go about it. Another thing you can do, and as you can see, when you have many rallies, because some of them might not be filled, which is not the case now, we don't have enough, but it could happen that some of them are not be filled. You see people are rallying Polar Terror that are lower level. So if you are like in your first SVS, and sometimes people go crazy at the first time you have a state versus states, or if it's a very close fight for winning prep phase, so people could go really heavy on Polar Terror, and I've seen up to 30, 40, 50 rallies at once. So now we have 8, but I've seen up to 50 at once. So you will not fill the rallies when there are 50, even if everyone has auto-join on, you're not going to fill all the rallies. So the rallies will have 300k troops, 400k troops, they will be very weak. So what you want to do is to rally Polar Terror that you kill on your own easily. So see, that's 38 million troops. If I use Gina, my march is nearly 500. So for me there is no problem, right? I'm strong enough that I can kill level 7 alone now, I think. yeah, maybe not 7 alone, but if I have one person joining, I'll kill very likely a level 7. So right now we could do, you know, Polar 6 on everyone, Polar 7 on nearly everyone. Back in the days, when you are in earlier stage of the game, you know, people still have that habit, is to do level 4 or 5. Because then if you are generation 2 or 3, you know, you can do 40 millions alone, 38 millions. You can do, if you are a good strong players, you can do 140. So you go for lower level Polar Terrors. So if your rally is not full, you can kill them. Another tip that's really important, and that's something to be mindful of, but I'll show you in a minute. If I send only one troop, right? So I send my fastest march, only one troop. That's how you can do your Polar Terror every day as well, to go a bit faster and to use Gina more often. So you will see what's gonna happen. So someone in a rally, you see at minute 4, it was people joined, like it was filled with auto rally. So one of my march is actually joining. So the same will happen with my rally. But if you use one troop, what's happening is that, and one infantry, it's very important, is like, because I'm the rally leader, my infantry will be kind of used, and it will go to the infirmary. So after 4 minutes, the rally will be filled. People will walk to my city, so it's gonna take, you know, because we have a bear trap that's kind of spread between the two bear traps, it's gonna take 30-40 seconds. It's a bit slow. We have to redo bear traps, I think, one day. These are, we drop it quickly a while back, and that's not optimized at all. So people will walk, you know, you see, it's gonna be filled. Bam. Then, you know, people are walking 22, 45, see people have 45, 46 seconds to join my rally. People that are the furthest. So we're gonna wait for a little while. And because I put Gina and Wallis Bokan, it will work very quickly. So one thing while the rally is going on, if you do that, if you send one troops, it means that it's harder to fill rallies, because you are not, you know, for me, if I send a march, you know, it's 165k troops. So if I do only one troop, it's harder to fill rallies because I'm sending a lot less. But you can see my march is going. It goes very quick because it's because I have Wallis Bokan and Gina, and then it disappears because I was only infantry, and my infantry is going is injured, and it's going to my infirmary. So you are saving the way to travel back to your city. So right now it was only 12 seconds because I'm close to the hive. But if you search, if you go a bit further, you know, when you have like 50 rallies going, like Polar Terrors are 2 minutes away from your city. So that could save you a lot of walking time. The only issue is like it's making it harder to fill the rallies. So I would only use it when there are little amount of rallies. I'll help people, I'll join. I will only do it when there are not many rallies, and I will do it every day when I do my Polar Terror. So I do them with Gina a lot more easily because, you know, but Gina and Wallis Bokan, they are walking fast to the Polar Terror, then they are not walking back, so I can send them again. So that's a way to optimize your farming. So that's something you could do. You want to set up your auto join on these days. You don't want to gather. So what I do is to complete daily missions, right? I use my pets on one tile. So let's say I use my pets this morning a few hours ago. So let's say I use my pets on meat. So I pop my pets and send my farmer. It's, you know, gathering the tile, coming back. And for the other one, I'll gather level 5 tiles. Not all at once. I'll do them one by one during the day, you know. So I'll do that, for example. So that's enough to gather very little, and that's enough to complete So I'll do 2, for example, for now. I'll do iron a bit later. So it's enough to complete these. So it's important that every day you do your daily mission. So you want to complete this chest because you get fire crystals, and this chest because you get fire crystal, skin tokens, mystery badges. So that's super, super important. So you want to still gather that day, but you don't want to send your gatherer for 8 hours, on level 8 tiles all day if your alliance cannot fill rallies. That's really important that these rallies are going on, and especially if you are either on a tough SVS, because the total point is very close, or you're afraid to lose, or it's just, your first SVS and people go crazy on the first SVS. That's why you want to always have, I was talking in Mercenary Prestige video, I was talking about stamina can management, and that you want to use 40 stamina cans for Mercenary Prestige. And if you do that, and if you do not use stamina cans for other events, you should be able to burn, even as a free-to-play, 10, 20, 30, 50 stamina cans, depending on other events going on. Like some seasonal events are temporary events that are, appearing for Halloween, Christmas. And the game has different kind of events, and some of them give stamina cans, so the amount you have may vary if you are not buying them, but you can, if you buy stamina cans from VIP shop, right? You get them from Vision of Dawn, so you complete the Vision of Dawn event, you will get a bit extra that you can spend. So here on this account, I'm buying stamina cans a bit, so I have many. But if you are free to play, you can still have a little surplus, and you can use 30, 40, 50 during during SVS preparation. If you really have a close matchup and you really want to push, buying stamina cans here, it's still a decent amount of points, because you buy 2 stamina cans, for example, that's 600 gems, and you do a Polar Terror with Gina, and that's 30k points in, so for 600 gems you can have 30k points. If all your alliance is doing that, and many, a lot of people are spending 10k, 20k, 50k gems, it's not a smart way to spend your gems, by the way. But if you really care to push for SVS, you want to give it all, you want to win this SVS, it's really important for you, for your alliance, for your state. That's one of the best way to make extra points, because you don't have to spend real money. It's spinning the wheel a bit more, so you get more shards, but that's expensive as well. And it's buying stamina cans. Because spinning the wheel, how do I see that? Spinning the wheel is 9k, and it's giving you, where is it? See, like you get a lot less point per gem if you spin the wheel, for example. So you get good rewards, because spinning the wheel you get hero mythic shards, right? So it's not comparable, but if you really need to, that's what we have been using in some of my previous tests in our first SVS, and that's how sometimes we won, sometimes we lost, but we use gem for that, which is not the best way to do it, but that's an option. It's an option if you really want to push. That's something you can ask people to do. It gives good amount of points. So that's kind of the tips for today's event when it comes to state of power. You are day 3 in state of power, so you really start to see how it is going. So to recap our state versus state, if you are new to the channel, Monday we did building state buff, and we did so many more points than them, right? They did research. Day 2, they did building, we did research. So technically, they should have had an edge and make a lot more points than us, but they did not. So that shows that it seems to be that we saved more, and we have more to spend on this SVS, and that gives us such an edge that even if we're a bit behind today, we don't have to push too hard. Tomorrow will be decisive. Like, if some hold their wells, spend a lot of money on troops, and stuff like that, then, we could lose our advantage from Monday. But if tomorrow is similar as today, either we win a bit or we lose a bit, we should win that prep phase. It's very likely we win prep phase. I know that some people are new to the game, or they are playing the game on state that are newer than us. So what happens is SVS, if you win prep phase, you can attack the opponent castle. So there is a Sunfire Castle battle on Saturday, but you don't have to defend your castle. They will have to defend their castle. So you can steal someone's castle. When you steal someone's castle, it's giving you a star, SVS star. So that's giving you a nice banner and showing everyone that you are a good state. For SVS, like you are strong in battle and you are. But that does not depend if you win prep phase. You get the star if you win the castle. So if you lose prep phase and you defend your own castle, you could get a star. And if you win prep phase and you attack the opponent's castle, you could get a star as well. So it's two different things. But that's why people say that prep phase is 60% of SVS win. It's because you can defend your castle and you're not losing it. Most of the time when you lose your castle, it's not the end of the world because the other states is sharing it with you. It happened to us in previous states and earlier, like the first Fire Crystal we lost, like we got into a very bad situation with the other states. It was a lot of insults and lot of nasty things going on because it's the first SVS, so people go crazy and egos and the other state did not give any titles to us for 2 weeks. So when you get the castle, you get these titles, appointment that are very good. That's 10% research and construction. So whenever you start a research or construction, you want to pop that, you want to ask for that. Education is 50% training speeds, things like that are very useful. And we did not add any of these titles for 2 weeks because we were like it went so bad with the other sides that they were like, F you guys, we're not gonna give you any title. So it's important to win prep phase so you can defend your castle. I mean, you don't have to defend your castle, you can attack the opponent castle and you can steal it. And if you win the castle of the other state, these titles are even stronger by 50%. So this one is like 15% construction and research because it's a plus 50% buff on 10%, so it's 15. That's turned to be 75 for training speed. So like that's a lot. That's really a lot. So that's a bit about SVS. What else is going on today? Lucky Wheel, we talked about it yesterday. You can see yesterday's video. DeFi nearby beast. So I told you not to do it on Tuesday, to wait for Wednesday, because it falls with SVS Day 3, which is killing beast as well. So when you have SVS and defeat nearby beast, which is always the case, you always, it's 4 weeks, it's on the clock for this one. It's every 2 weeks, DeFi nearby beast, and SVS it's every 4 weeks. So, once every 2 times you have defeat nearby beast, you have SVS at the same time. So you can always do it day 2 and push, on that day you could see like that. These are kind of low points, so we are not really pushing very hard. If you pay attention to defeat nearby beast in your state, like even without SVS, people are going into 1,000 points, 2,000 points. So far we take it chill and we can push a lot stronger if we need to. Alliance Championship, I have made a video about that, so I need to do our lanes. I won't do them now because I've talked a lot about Alliance Championship. It's gonna make the video a little too long. If you are interested in more Alliance Championship tutorials, please let me know. I'll just take a quick overview with you with how it looks, So TLO, so now we are 20 billion Power Alliance after SVS. These guys are 5 billion above us, so it's gonna be really rough. 3 billions above us, really rough. As strong as us, a bit weaker. We fought them before. A bit weaker. And a bit weaker. So overall, it's not too bad. Usually when you reach ultimate, so that the last rank, like the last league of that event, and you get to 8 stars, So, you know, there is no more leagues after that, but if you win, you are collecting stars, and if you lose, you start to have really good opponent. And the last time we went as high as 10 stars, like everyone was like that alliance. Everyone was 24, 25 billion power. So of course we finished, you know, not last, I think. I think I managed to win a few lanes, not much, but lanes. So I could get us, you know, maybe to number 5 or something like that position, but it's very hard to compete. So this time, you know, there are two very strong alliance. So I have a good shot. If I manage to win one of these, we could be number 2 or 3, decent, you know, because we are stronger than the other one. So that will be interesting. So I'll talk maybe, you know, in the next coming days, I'll talk a bit more about Alliance Championship. Everything else, we did Crazy Joe yesterday. I talked to you a tiny bit about it, but just to show you that what I say is working, is like I was number 6. So overall, I rank well on many events because I understand how they work and I know how to min-max. I'm not the strongest player on the state at all. We are not the best in, you know, in Crazy Joe right now. We lack a bit of activity, so we need to recruit a bit during transfers to have a bit more people online and CT emptied. But one day I'll make you a detailed guide about Crazy Joe and how to really go. But like number 6 for me is quite good. See, I'm the first of my alliance. And the second one is 100k point below. I'm usually first or second in my alliance. And I'll kind of explain to you how to go about it. There are a lot of things to say about Crazy Joe, so it's going to be a bit long. And there is no ongoing event, so that will be it for today. There are just one thing I wanted to mention. Let me look, where is it? No, for today that's it. I'll cover the rest in another video. Tomorrow we will know. See, I always look at the calendar. That's something you might want to do, so you know the upcoming events. So right now it's very simple, right? Crazy Joe, we'll have it again tomorrow. Fortress, that will be on Friday. We have the battle, Castle Battle, but you see, Hero Rally is finishing on the 2nd of March, Sunday. So it means that Thursday we will see Monday's event, and Monday's event we will have a new Hero Rally that will tell us if we have Gen 6. So you can see that right now it's a Gen 5 hero, Nora. And I forgot which one will be here in Gen 6, but you will see if it's a new hero, you know, you will get a next generation of heroes next week. So that's something we look forward to because there will be transfer soon, and we try to have some. We have some alliance that want to join us. Like we have good people that want to join our state. So in their Gen 6 already. They're a bit of older states, so we need to have Gen 6 soon. So if they do transfer on Monday, then we can bring these people and we can have fresh blood on our state. So that will be important for us to see that. So that will be it for today. I hope it was helpful, especially for the beast. It's simple stuff, but if you are on your first SVS, the trick of rallying with one troop to have your march coming back instantly. See, for me today, for example, I put it in as a safe setup, right? I don't have to do it every time. I just do that, and that works. And with auto rally and stuff like that. I hope it helps you guys. Again, thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. See you tomorrow, and I wish you a great day. Bye bye.